What's going on, everyone? It is August Young here at DocSports.com. We are back with another free college basketball video for Wednesday, December 3rd. We're going to head to the nation's capital for this one, looking at these smaller schools at times like UMBC, and they're taking on Georgetown here at the Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. Tip-off set for 8 p.m. Eastern, and you can catch it on True TV. I think this one is being aired on. So if you have a subscription there. Anyway, right now, the market has Georgetown laying about -18, total sitting at 149.5 in this matchup. So on the surface, looks like a typical high major, low major mismatch. Georgetown comes in at 5-2 under Ed Cooley, 4-0 at home right now, undefeated, and they've already logged some very respectable wins, right? 10-point road win at Maryland, double-digit home wins over Morgan State, Binghamton, and Wagner. Offensively, they're putting up just under 80 points per game, allowing 73, shooting roughly 43% from the floor. They've been getting to the line over 20 times per night as well. UMBC, though, not necessarily a throwaway underdog here. They're also 5-2 straight up on the season, averaging about 74.5 points per game, giving up a little bit under 70. What stands out for me with UMBC is actually their shooting profile. They're hitting 46% from the field, close to over 35% from three, hitting almost 9 threes per game, holding opponents under 30% from deep as well. Healthy gap there from three-point range, especially compared to Georgetown. Obviously, strength of schedule is a thing, but Georgetown have allowed opponents to shoot around 36, 37% from three. But that can matter, you know, especially when you're catching near 20 points here. Now tempo-wise, both teams are comfortable playing at a decent medium to up-tempo pace. I think we're likely to see here a very up-and-down game. I think that's more probabilistic than a grind-out half-court kind of rock fight, which is part of why I think the total is where it is. Now, before I talk about how I'm approaching this number and how I want to bet on this one, a quick reminder: if you're new to Doc Sports and you're not a client of ours, head on over to docsports.com/free60. Grab a free $60 no obligation credit, and you can use that free 60 on my premium plays or any of the documented handicappers at Doc Sports. Completely free. It's a great way to test us out, test drive the service. You will not be disappointed, and you don't have to dip into your own bankroll up front to do so. Those who took advantage yesterday cashed with my 7-unit. I tried to warn you guys. Had a 7-unit in the NBA, we cashed it. You got to grab on. So, but let's get back to this game, right? Back to this spread. The advanced models do suggest Georgetown is clearly better, of course, and in a vacuum might justify a number even a touch higher here than what the market is dealing. But as we know with all markets, they do not exist in a vacuum. Georgetown has a huge home game with North Carolina coming up next. We have to acknowledge that. They're coming off two very physical, emotional games in a holiday tournament. And to this point, their biggest D1 margin has only been 17 points. Most of their other wins against mid-majors have landed in that 10 to 17 kind of range. UMBC, meanwhile, they're not a top-tier mid-major by any metric. Defensively, they're grading poorly, you know, especially once you adjust for strength of schedule. But I think they're competent enough offensively, serviceable at least, with a legit perimeter attack that can keep them in this game. It doesn't take much here. A couple late threes in garbage time, depending on what Georgetown choose to do, is enough for them to maybe sneak under a number like +18 here, especially if Georgetown opts to manage minutes late with that UNC game looming. So for me, I fully expect Georgetown to control this game, extend out to a comfortable win at home, especially at the half. But with the recent schedule, everything I mentioned, the look-ahead spot to me, I'm going to lean towards the underdog here. So the official free play for this video, I'm going to be taking the points. Give me UMBC +18 against Georgetown. That will be the free play. And as always, guys, if you want to see my best bets, my premium best bets, head on over to docsports.com/free60. Grab that free $60 account at Doc Sports for my best premium selections. This is August Young with DocSports.com. Thank you for watching. See you soon.